Hello everyone and welcome to Grand Island's Memorial Stadium. My name is George Ayub. I first sat in this grandstand over 60 years ago. I played football down there for 3 years, the same ground on which I graduated from high school. I'm perched high above the 50-yard line in the most spectacular stadium between Lincoln and Denver. Below me is Jack Martin Field, a tribute to the father of Lanny Martin, whose $11.3 million donation fueled a community effort to rebuild, restore, and now rededicate this city's grand legacy, Memorial Stadium. This restored beauty was conceived over a cup of coffee at the Yancey Hotel in downtown Grand Island. It was originally dedicated in the fall of 1947. Since then, Memorial Stadium has been a focal point for Grand Island, a civic gem that has gathered us for sports, graduations, music, anytime we needed to be together. And now our grand legacy to our veterans and to the spirit of our community is bigger, better, and if I may, more beautiful than it has ever been. Let me show you around. In a stadium with no bad seats, perhaps the best of them are in this spacious two-level press box, high above Jack Martin Field, where, ironically, Jack Martin was the official timekeeper for over 2 decades of Grand Island Senior High football games. The press occupied a significantly smaller version of this space when the first game was played in Memorial Stadium in 1947. The new Les and Vera Martin media box has cutting-edge technology to accommodate radio, television, and live streaming. Running the huge state-of-the-art scoreboard near the south end zone starts and ends at the Carol and Bob Noah scorebox, often with students manning the controls. On the second level is a generous space for coaches, scouts, and video crews, all an integral part of traffic on the brand new turf below. Below the West Stadium is the Coach Ken Fisher locker room, large enough to accommodate a Class A football team. Ken Fisher was a legendary coach at senior high, leading the Islanders to a state championship in 1987. There is more too, including athletic training rooms under both the West and East Stadiums, where competitors can prepare to be their best for the games they play, and certified athletic trainers can tend to injuries with the latest advances and equipment available. The Janet and Dale Benson locker room and the Tom and Kathy Martin locker room house girls and boys soccer. Also at the East Stadium is the Diane and Dave Barker visitors locker room, complete with its modern amenities and technology. Down on the concourse is the Bill Marshall 5 Points Bank Champions Hall, a generous meeting space complete with the latest technology. Back out on the concourse is the magnificent donor wall, recognition of those who, with their financial contributions and guidance from the Grand Island Public Schools Foundation, led the way to make the rebirth of the community's grand legacy a reality. The Kim and Tom Dinsdale concession areas under the West and East Stadiums have a friendly vibe. This is where spectators can get their favorite game day foods and refreshments from a brand new concession stand, then join friends on the expansive patio. The concession area and patio underscore the idea that the Memorial Stadium games, concerts, and other community events are at their core social gatherings, where friendships are both born and renewed and community strengthened. No part of Memorial Stadium carries more tradition and importance than the Veterans Memorial Wall underneath the East Stadium. There, an interactive lighted board lists the names of all 185 local veterans who lost their lives during war. And as it has since 1947, the facade of the East Stadium carries the names of battles in which local veterans fought. In the reimagining and rebuilding of our grand legacy, considerable attention was given how best to honor those in whose name Memorial Stadium stands. The result of those plans is the Veterans Memorial Wall. Well, there you have it, the quick tour, including the two-story press box, the concourse, the concession areas, the locker rooms, the meeting room, the donor wall, and of course, the Veterans Memorial Wall. The stadium is empty now, but if you listen carefully, you can hear the shouts and murmurs from hundreds of games past and future. The bold and brassy music from dozens of Harvest of Harmony marching band competitions. Names being called as graduating seniors walk across the stage to get a diploma. And with honor and dignity, the faint and solemn notes of the lone bugler. This is Grand Island's Memorial Stadium. Community gathering place, community jewel, community bond. It's our grand legacy.